If you know this channel, you'll know that the Opel Corsa is my favorite B hatchback. So when I got the chance to drive a special edition of this B hatchback, I grabbed that opportunity with both hands and I ran with it. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this review of the new last number of Opel Corsas. The model you see on screen is a 2026 Opel Corsa Irmscher, number 38 of 40 to be specific. And in this video, you'll have a look at its design, its interior and practicality, how it drives, and its price. Without wasting any time, let's jump right into it. The Opel Corsa Irmscher uses a GS line as a base, which is an already amazing vehicle. However, this Corsa Irmscher has a few go faster bits to zhuzh it up a little bit. For example, up front you have a lip spoiler. Along the side are side skirts and 18-inch alloy wheels. At the back you have a diffuser and a roof spoiler. If you hate mathematics, the Opel Corsa Irmscher will definitely trigger you with its sticker pack. Also, one of the weirdest design flaws has to do with the spoiler. You see, when you open the boot, the spoiler catches onto the antenna. What an oversight. Initially, I thought that the grey paint job on the Opel Corsa Irmscher was my favorite. However, this white with the black stickers is my pick of the bunch. The mirrors fold in when you lock the car. Very nice. The Opel Corsa is so impressive because even the base model gets these powerful headlights which do a great job of lighting up the way for you at night. And while it might sound like a small thing, I'm very happy that this car comes with rear discs. Overall, this Opel Corsa Irmscher looks super smart and it pulls a lot of attention. Every time that I park this vehicle, I turn back, look at it, and just appreciate how awesome it looks. It's such a pretty thing. But I wanted to find out from you, would you go for this Opel Corsa Irmscher, or would you rather go for South Africa's favorite headlight factory shop, the VW Polo? Let me know in the comment section below, and while you're at it, please like, share and subscribe. Do all of those YouTube things, I really do appreciate it. Moving to the interior, and I've always been a fan of the cabin of the Opel Corsa. Everything feels like it's been built to a standard rather than to a budget. The door cards have been lined in soft materials on critical touch points. I also like how dark this cabin is due to the black roof lining. It feels so cocooned. This infotainment system can connect to your phone via Android Auto or Apple CarPlay via USB Type-C port. It is crisp, responsive, and has a few shortcut buttons for ease of use. The handbrake is this one touch button, and next to it you will find a small space for 2 coins. One thing about Opel, the seats on their cars look and feel great. The driver's seat has massage function and both front seats are heated. However, a lot of manual labor is involved in adjusting these seats to your desired position. In terms of practicality, you have cup holders in the door bins, 2 cup holders in the center, some space for your zambak, an armrest with space under it, and this tray with a shark on it. Moving to the back seat and sitting behind my normal driving position, it is far from spacious. In terms of practicality, you have pouches behind the front seats, space in your door bins, and ISOFIX mountings on both ends of the bench. It would have been nice to see rear USB ports and an armrest, but one can only dream. Moving to the boot, and you have 309 liters of cargo space. Because I pack light, this boot is big enough for my purposes. Under the boot you will find a spare tire. Maybe it's another oversight, but this wheel is a 16-inch Continental for a GS and not the 18-inch Michelins that you will find on the Irmscher. For those who want to turn their Irmscher into a utility buggy, you can drop these rear seats for a total of 1091 liters of boot space. Under the hood you will find a 1.2-liter turbo petrol 3-cylinder engine producing 96 kilowatts of power and 230 Newton meters of torque. Power is sent to the front wheels via 6-speed automatic transmission. 0 to 100 km per hour is accomplished in 8.7 seconds, and this car goes on to a top speed of 208 km per hour. Fuel consumption is claimed to be 6.3 liters per 100 kilometers. Realistically, I'll say that you should aim for around 8.5 liters per 100 kilometers. Out on the open road, the Opel Corsa Irmscher reminds you why hatchbacks are so much fun to drive. The first thing that you appreciate is the seating position. It is so perfect. I also love how direct the steering feels. SUVs and crossovers tend to feel a little bit disconnected, so this was a refreshing experience. In terms of comfort, this car is a bit on the firm side. Remember, this car has low profile tires and has been lowered by 30mm, meaning you'll feel just about every lump and bump in the road. Also, that front lip doesn't really help much in terms of ground clearance. However, Thanks to an amazing engine and transmission combination, this car is a fun drive. While the Opel Corsa Irmscher is not a full-blown hot hatch, it feels brisk and picks up speed well regardless of whatever gear you're in. I just wish it had pedal shifters behind the steering wheel. In terms of safety, you have 6 airbags, lane keep assist, hill assist and tire pressure monitors. So, what's the damage? A brand new Opel Corsa Irmscher will set you back 534,900 Rand. If you finance that over 72 months at an interest rate of 10.25% with no deposit and no balloon payments, expect your monthly installments to be 9,977 Rands. Add 2 full tanks of petrol and your monthly cost of ownership comes up to 12,045 Rands. With a car this beautiful, you cannot afford to drive without insurance. Using my details, my premiums came up to 1,535 Rands. Tally up all of these amounts and my monthly cost of ownership came up to 13,580 Rands. A brand new Opel Corsa Irmscher comes with a 3-year 45,000 km service plan and a 5-year 100,000 km warranty for stress-free motoring and peace of mind. So, what are my final thoughts on the 2026 Opel Corsa Irmscher? To be honest, I'm caught in two minds about this car. It is a special hatchback. The body kit accentuates an already attractive package and the fact that it came in limited numbers makes it even more appealing. However, not too much has changed over the regular GS line. Mechanically, they are very similar. So whether you get your hands on this special edition Irmscher or you opt to save 50,000 Rand by getting the regular GS line, I can promise you one thing. You'll be very happy with your decision of getting an Opel Corsa. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like, and if you want to see more videos like this one, please consider subscribing to the channel. But guys, thank you so much for watching. Until the next one, take care and stay driven. Even though this is a design flaw, it's so satisfying to watch. I could do this all day.